Hello? To the Prime Minister of Muggles. Urgent we meet. Kindly respond immediately. Sincerely, Fudge. Listen, it's not a very good time for me. I'm waiting for a telephone call, you see, from the President of... We shall arrange for the President to forget to call. He will telephone tomorrow night instead. Oh, very well. Yes, I'll see Fudge. Ah, Prime Minister. Good to see you again. How can I help you? Difficult to know where to begin. What a week. Had a bad one too, have you? Yes, of course. I've been having the same week you have, Prime Minister. The Brockdale Bridge, the Bones and Vance murders, not to mention the ruckus in the West Country. I mean to say, some of your people were involved in those things, were they? Of course they were. Surely you've realized what's going on. How should I know what's going on in the wizarding community? I have a country to run, and quite enough concerns at the moment without... We have the same concerns. The Brockdale Bridge didn't wear out. There wasn't really a hurricane, and those murders were not the work of Muggles. I'm afraid... What? Prime Minister, I'm very sorry to have to tell you that he's back. He who must not be named is back. Back? When you say back, he's alive? I mean, yes, alive. That is, I don't know. Is a man alive if he can't be killed? I don't really understand it, and Dumbledore won't explain properly. But anyway, he's certainly got a body, and is walking and talking and killing, so I suppose for the purposes of our discussion, yes, he's alive. The point is, we're at war, Prime Minister, and steps must be taken. At war? Surely that's a little bit of an overstatement. He who must not be named has now been joined by those of his followers who broke out of Azkaban in January. Since they have moved into the open, they've been wreaking havoc. The Brockdale Bridge. He did it, Prime Minister. He threatened a mass Muggle killing unless I stood aside for him, and good grief. So it's your fault those people were killed, and I'm having to answer questions about rusted rigging and corroded expansion joints and I don't know what else. My fault? Are you saying you would have caved into blackmail like that? Maybe not. But I would have put all my efforts into catching the blackmailer before he committed any such atrocity. Do you really think I wasn't already making every effort? Every aura in the Ministry was, and is, trying to find him and round up his followers, but we happen to be talking about one of the most powerful wizards of all time, a wizard who has eluded capture for almost 3 decades. So I suppose you're going to tell me he caused the hurricane in the West Country too? That was no hurricane. Excuse me, trees uprooted, roofs ripped off, lampposts bent, horrible injuries? It was the Death Eaters, he who must not be named's followers. And we suspect giant involvement. What involvement? He used giants last time when he wanted to go for the grand effect. The Office of Misinformation has been working round the clock. We've had teams of obliviators out trying to modify the memories of all the Muggles who saw what really happened. We've got most of the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures running around Somerset, but we can't find the giant. It's been a disaster. You don't say! I won't deny that morale is pretty low at the Ministry. What with all that, and then losing Amelia Bones. Losing who? Amelia Bones, head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. We think he who must not be named may have murdered her in person, because she was a very gifted witch, and and all the evidence was that she put up a real fight. And as if all that wasn't enough, we've got Dementors swarming all over the place, attacking people left, right, and centre. I thought Dementors guard the prisoners in Azkaban. They did, but not anymore. They've deserted the prison and joined he who must not be named. I won't pretend that wasn't a blow. But didn't you tell me they're the creatures that drain hope and happiness out of people? That's right. And they're breeding. That's what's causing all this mist. Now see here, Fudge. You've got to do something. It's your responsibility as Minister for Magic. My dear Prime Minister, you can't honestly think I'm still Minister for Magic after all this? I was sacked 3 days ago. The whole wizarding community has been screaming for my resignation for a fortnight. I've never known them so united in my whole term of office. I was sent here tonight to bring you up to date on recent events and to introduce you to my successor. I rather thought he'd be here by now, but of course he's very busy at the moment with so much going on. To the Prime Minister of Muggles, requesting a meeting. Urgent. Kindly respond immediately. Rufus Scrimgeour, Minister for Magic. Yes, fine. How do you do? Fudge told you everything? Yes. Right, well, I'm a busy man, so let's get down to business. First of all, we need to discuss your security. I am perfectly happy with the security I've already got. Well, we're not. It'll be a poor lookout for the Muggles if their Prime Minister gets put under the Imperius curse. The new secretary in your outer office... I'm not getting rid of Kingsley Shacklebolt, if that's what you're suggesting. He's highly efficient, gets through twice the work the rest of them. That's because he's a wizard. A highly trained Auror, who's been assigned to you for your protection. Now, wait a moment. You can't just put your people into my office. I thought you were happy with Shacklebolt. I am. That's to say, I was. Well, that's really all I have to say. I will keep you posted of developments, Prime Minister, or at least I shall probably be too busy to come personally, in which case I shall send Fudge here. He has consented to stay on in an advisory capacity. But for heaven's sake, you're wizards. You can do magic. Surely you can sort out, well, anything. The trouble is, the other side can do magic too, Prime Minister.